So the one thing that we need to always remember, especially as a man, is that you always wake up feeling maybe lazy or not willing to do whatever you need to do, and then you continue your day, and the laziness looks harmless actually, but still it will hurt you a lot. So the only struggle, and especially as a man, that we face every day, and every day we need to fight it, is laziness. We need to be consistent. I'm not sure how to escape. We need to escape the matrix, whatever it takes. Your job is not enough. Your job is not that, it's not only enough, it's consuming your time, it's killing your skills. I'm really amazed at what other YouTubers, for example, or any maybe debaters, I see them with the level of information that we have, and then I check and I say, why it's not me? It's not about I need to or I want to become like them, but the thing is that why aren't we getting the same level of time maybe that's letting them study? We are not getting the same time, and maybe it's for example, as a debater, maybe if someone is debating, they have time on their hand. It's their main job, so they are, of course, they're succeeding. They have time to study and learn. But for us, we have our responsibilities, our jobs, whatever the job is. It might not be something related to what you're trying to do, maybe online over here. But the main point is that we can't just ignore reality. We need to do our best outside our jobs and also with our jobs. And then you're doing double the effort. If what you're doing is good at your job, having the skills, for example, and then away from that you're still learning, then that's amazing. You're even better than any other person. That's why it's not pulling me back always when I see people which are better than me, because I know my time is still yet to come. And not only that, I'm gaining skills from whatever I'm doing. I'm not wasting my time. Till now, yes, we all do that. Maybe we scroll mindlessly on social media, but we try to limit it at least. If today you support me, or at least you are listening to me, then you know that we are trying our best, not only to show that we did a perfect job with our jobs, with our careers, but also away from that. We will not turn like all those lazy dads who finish their work and then after that they get back home and then start scrolling on social media or watching a Netflix show. We need to change. 20 years old, or maybe 20, 21, whatever it is, those young idiots who are always opening streams and trolling, they're not better than us. And we can debate on that. We can, of course, expand on that. Many people say that even, yeah, intelligent people, they don't reach to this level because whatever is happening online is not for intelligent people, actually. You can find many studies about this and many videos proving it, that intelligence is nowhere to be found actually online. Yes, of course, there are so many successful people also, which hold PhDs maybe, and they speak online, but still most of the internet is effed up. It's not for us. It's not for the people who are willing to maybe learn more. And then you'd feel that it's really embarrassing to just be online. But this is not the case. We are here to prove something else. We're not here to troll. My main goal is self-improvement, and to, of course, to speak more about it in front of others and to hopefully change other people also. Because I believe what I've done is not something which shouldn't be celebrated maybe, or shouldn't be shared. For my body or my fitness journey, I achieved some goals, and of course I have evidence for that. I have the photos, for example, and like the timelines and everything. But my main point is that what I did is like deserved, and maybe I shouldn't be talking about it. Others should see and they should judge. This is one thing, the body, and then of course the consistency, the will to learn more maybe, which I'm trying to do actively every day. It's not day yes, day no, no. It's every day. Even if I'm not online, I'm doing something else. Productivity. Yeah, so you might You might make fun of me for this small rant, but maybe this is our opening, daily opening. I'll just talk about how not to be lazy, maybe. How maybe to eat your meal. I just ate a heavy meal now, and usually I would go and sleep for like maybe 2 hours before I wake up and ruin my sleep for the next day. And then I'm lazy at work. After work, I'm just dying to finish the working hours. I would come back home and still sit and scroll without any more motivation or energy. Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to tell you is that we need to be productive every day. You need to win on the negative thoughts, your mind. You need to always manifest, put positive thoughts in your mind, and of course, that takes us also to religion, which is my religion, Islam, of course. Alhamdulillah, I believe in God. I believe that we shouldn't be wasting our time over here on earth. We should always engage in learning and improving ourselves, and not only for ourselves but for others also. We need to improve others and we need to help others. Other than that, we'll start the stream now. But yeah, as I told you, laziness, stay away from laziness. Whenever it hits your mind that you need to rest now or like just chill, know that you're wasting time. You can be productive, whatever it takes. I've literally opened Canva that day and CapCut. Actually, yeah, both CapCut and Canva. And I started just creating thumbnails and doing some stuff that it needs skills, learning more, opening ChatGPT 10, then learning more. That's when I was literally with one eye opened, meaning that I want to go and sleep until I started learning a little bit more and more skills, and then OBS, how to work on OBS and all of these things. So don't lose time. Don't waste your time. If we want to expand more about that, we can also relate to our maybe relationships also. Some people literally will lose their lives thinking about a girl, for example, or maybe a loved one that they lost or they're not talking to anymore. But still, that shouldn't even stop you. This is the reality that we are in. You can't, as a man today, you can't. You can't just skip reality. You can't just stay. You can't just say that I will do it tomorrow, or I know how to do this. It's not important, or make fun of anyone, and not improve yourself, not help others. This is you as a man today, and actually, it's really sad that we are in a very very difficult age now, that even both sexes do, for example, men and women, they don't even agree, or at least try working together, which also makes us as enemies. This is the reality. Trying our best to solve things between each other, but then you see feminists, for example, just hopping in and destroying the women around them. And over here, many will tell me that I'm a red pill actually, but no, it's not correct. We are, and even with red pill people, when even they're called misogynists, they're not even close to the mentality of the feminists that are that they already ruined everything. They ruined households. They ruined women, little girls, families. They ruined everything. Men did not even reach this level, and in fact, the opposite happens with men. When we are in charge, we even unite more. We throw this idea, or we make others understand that unity is something to work on, to achieve. But for women, they built narcissistic women with degrees that did not change anything in this society. They did not do anything. They are only working for themselves, and then they're spending their money on all of these girly things, shoppings, and like some nights out, and all of these silly things. I would argue that even OnlyFans girls are more successful than the women with degrees. I would literally argue that, because Even OnlyFans women, I've seen so many videos where they're buying properties. But for a woman with a PhD, for example, or a doctor, she's lonely in a rented apartment somewhere, and maybe in the Middle East, and she's not buying any property. It's not about properties actually, who's buying or who's not, but they're not doing anything with their money. And then they go to therapy also. They end their lives with a cat and a therapist.